What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna make some biscuits and gravy, guys, and we're gonna do it the fancy way. We're gonna get back into it today. We're gonna be making some fancy biscuits and gravies. Alright guys, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna pull out your pan, set that down right in front of you. You're gonna need some biscuits. These are some that I pre-prepared ahead of time. We're about to get some ASMR, guys. Who's that? Anyway, guys, you're gonna take all these and set them to the side. Alright guys, you're gonna go ahead and grab some of your aluminum foil, heavy duty aluminum foil. Alright guys, so after you get your tin foil down, you've got all your biscuits, and you're gonna put those out on your pan. Yeah guys. So keep doing that, space them out evenly. And it doesn't matter too much if they're too close. But there you go, guys. Check that out. What do you think about all of that? Huh? Check it out, guys. Anyway, make sure to throw your trash away. Alright guys, after you've got all your biscuits on the plate, what you're going to want to go and do is, or after you've gotten everything thrown away, you're going to want to throw those in the oven for 13 to 17 minutes at 325, guys. 13 to 17 minutes at 325. Alright guys, so once you start getting all that set up, you can go ahead and start on your gravy, guys. Woo. Second thing second, you're going to want to start heating up your pan. First thing that you got to do is throw in a bunch of butter. It's going to look like that. And you're going to want that to melt. And then you're going to take equal parts flour. You're going to put that in there. After you get your butter put in there, what you're going to go ahead and do is you've got the exact same amount of flour right in there. Check all that out, guys. I did set the heat to 6. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see that, but if you can, it's starting to sizzle a little bit. Alright guys, check that out. See all that stuff bubble and how it's moving in the pan? All that flour and stuff that you had earlier. You're going to take that, throw it directly on in that pan. What you're going to want to do is get your pan all kinds of bubbly with all that butter. It's going to start bubbling and steaming. You're going to take that flour that you got earlier, exact same amount. You match it 1 to 1. And you're going to sprinkle that all over in there and then start mixing it. And then as you do that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull your milk out and slowly drain it in. Here's that flour, guys. Throw that in, and then you just start mixing that in. You'll see that it kind of changes. And I don't know how to describe the smell, but everyone says you want to wait for it to smell a certain way. They say it's like nutty. It's good. It'll start turning brown, more brown than tan. It's supposed to kind of look like a pancake. And what you're doing is you're cooking out the gross flour flavor from everything. After a little bit, it'll start picking up color kind of quick. But I'm just looking for it to be a little bit darker. It smells like burning. That's okay. You're starting to see it get pretty dark now. So you're going to take your whole milk and very slowly start drizzling this in and mixing it. If you dump it all in really fast, it'll be bad. You'll immediately see it start to clump up and get bigger. A little bit of milk at a time. I think that you're trying to keep the heat up when you do this. I don't think you're trying to bog it down too much. But don't let it get into like a dough. That's gross. And you're going to hate yourself because I think it develops gluten and then it gets tough and then it's kind of hard to mix into everything. And then you're basically working with like a super thick gravy already. You're basically building up your gravy from here. This is going to be your gravy base gravy mixture. Keep adding some milk. Don't stop stirring. Gravy's gonna start getting a super nice color too. It'll look like gravy into this. It's a pepper gravy. Make sure that's smooth. You don't want a chunky gravy. That's gonna be gross. You're good to take this off. We'll wash our pan out and get some meat in that thing. When you're storing it, just get a separate bowl. Get it all in there. It's gonna look really grody, but it'll look better later. This is just flour and milk, so clean pans save lives. So we're back with a clean pan, clean knives, clean tools, clean everything. We're cutting this sausage open. Look at that, guys. Cross section. Sorry, I don't even know if that'll make it in the video. Anyway, you want to drop that in just as is. This can be from frozen, from unfrozen, to whatever. You're trying to brown this. You got that meat in there. Same exact deal. You really don't even need to turn your oven off. You just need to set it to 6 again. And you're going to start playing with your meat until it's brown. Alright guys, you know that we're getting a little bit more into it now. So we've been letting your meat sit for a little bit, and look at that, guys. Whenever you flip it, your meat's starting to brown. Alright guys, still browning all that stuff up. Check that out, guys. See that? That's exactly what you're looking for. Exactly what you're looking for. Little dark brown pieces. Oh boy, guys, our biscuits are almost done. They're not perfect yet. You're gonna still want them to be a little more golden brown, but they're getting bigger. But once your meat starts getting to that point where you're thinking it's ready, start breaking open a couple of the bigger pieces. Just make sure that it's not pink on the inside at all. You're still gonna cook this a little bit in the gravy. Meat. Your meat is perfectly browned. Your meat has officially finished browning. That means you gotta go strain it. Get all your meat in there. Don't let it drop. Get some light on there. Perfect. Straight back to the pan. Now that you've got your meat added right back into the pan, same exact deal with your gravy base. And make sure to strain it, guys. You don't want all that fat in there. Get that right on in there, big old plop. Because we're gonna keep adding to this, guys. It's addition subtraction game that we got going on here. You put the white sauce on top of your meat. Bulk it out a little bit. You get a little more gravy if you do this. We're gonna add a little bit more milk because they're done. And hopefully the camera can track it. Go camera, go camera, go camera, go camera. Check that out, guys. Biscuits. Woo, fresh from the oven. Alright guys, biscuits are out of the oven. Alright guys, yeah, so make sure while you're doing all that, you're not forgetting about your gravy. You're gonna see when you run your thing through, it goes by a little slower now. Alright guys, that's good. You want your gravy to be about this thick. So we will get to plating, guys. Voila, ladies and gentlemen, as you have it, the fanciest biscuits and gravy in the world. Michelin star level biscuits and gravy. Thank you guys. We'll try it now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I would like to try what we have made together. Here it is, guys, once again, nice and piping hot. We've got its brother here, the Valentine's Day Heart Special, guys. Check that out, guys. Let's try it. It's pretty hot. Mm-hmm. Let's try it again. Mmm. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you me making the world's first Michelin star biscuits and gravy. We'll be starting off with some homemade biscuit, topped off with our special cream sauce. Just do a little design on the outside. You're really going to want to get some good quality piping bags for this, guys. This is a pretty difficult process. From there, guys, as you see, you're going to want to start constructing your sausage gravy. How I like to do this normally is get some of these bigger pieces in first that fill out your design. And just slowly go from there. You know, you got to move them up a little bit, move them up a little bit. Put a little point down there. Look at this. We've got our left ventricle. Put a little bit more of a piece up top over here, guys. And this is why you really want to make it crispy, guys. So finally, in the end, it starts looking super nice. Everything comes together. Fill out all the space that you can on top. And yeah, guys, if you need a Valentine's Day idea or anything, always remember cooking with Rowan, guys. I'm always here for you. So, yeah, guys, finally, one more look at the world's most famous biscuits and gravy.